You ready, Paul? Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Are you ready for love? Yeah. Just do the weather, man.
Okay. You're talking about the Little League and the Joycey Bunny. I saw that just popped
You like
up.
that, huh?
Yeah. All right, folks. Right now, the temperature downtown June City is 30 degrees. Some clouds this morning will give way to generally sunny skies this afternoon. Somewhere around highs, it'll be somewhere around 52 degrees.
Hmm.
And it's not raining. What the
I
heck's
know.
going on here?
Isn't that the greatest thing ever?
I know it. However, there will be some winds around 5 to 10 miles per hour.
Because all it's done is rain.
Oh, does it
If
rain?
it's sunny, no, it's redundant. If it's sunny, it's raining.
Right.
Yeah, that's not.
No, if it's 50 degrees, it's raining.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we're lucky. Tonight, a few clouds, lows somewhere around 36. For your Tuesday, partly cloudy skies in the morning will give way to cloudy skies during the afternoon. Highs, 60 degrees. You believe that? Again, winds will continue to blow between 5 to 10 miles per hour. And of course, for Tuesday evening, considerable clouds, some decrease in clouds late, lows somewhere around 38. And that's your weather from SNSN on this Monday, 03/14/2022.
All right. Good morning. And good morning, Dan Peer. The first one to say hello this morning. What's up, Dan? Dan, when are you going to bring me my light? My selfie stick back, bro.
Poor guy says good morning and you want something from him.
Yeah, good morning. Where's my selfie stick?
Actually, he picked it up because I forgot it.
He was doing you a
He was
favor.
doing me a favor.
Now you busted his ass.
And I ain't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
So since then. So figures.
No, well,
Figures. So we got a few things that I'd like to chit chat about today, Paul.
no.
I'd like to talk about you.
I don't want to talk about me.
Huh?
No.
I do, and I think John does
No,
too.
no.
We want to focus on
No.
Paul
I want to talk.
Lash.
I want to talk about
Paul Lash Appreciation Day.
I want to talk about Little
Yes.
League.
no. It's Paul Ash
No.
Appreciation Day.
Right.
You know, back in the day, John,
Yes.
Paul was Mr. Little League. He would show up at every single game that that his son played in, and Mike and I played on the same team, so he was always there, and that's how I knew Paul. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Well, he could still go down there.
he still could.
Wilson
He still
Street
could.
Extension. Opening day, March 31st.
There you go.
See,
Or-
there you go.
No, well, actually, that's first practice day. Opening day is going to be May 1st, but yeah.
Now, is it still a thing down at Little League where when the game is over, a parent of one of the kids usually treat the kids at the concession stand? Does that still happen?
That could happen. And then, each team's different in how they set it up. And if they have team moms, they may work within the families of the ball players on that particular team and have something to do. It's not like a sanctioned Little League function that you must.
It was
but
never
sure.
sanctioned, but like Paul would do it.
Right.
Like, there'd be Paul, he didn't have gray hair then.
No.
And he'd be sitting in the, and they would say, okay, treat today is Mr. Lash is going to be treating you guys today.
And
And
everybody
he would just
cheered.
sit there. And they cheered, and he would just sit there, and he wasn't looking for accolades. That's why today is a good day for Paul Lash.
Appreciation Day.
Yeah. Yeah, there it is.
And hot dogs on Paul.
No.
That's right.
Today at the concession stand, you get a free ticket for a gallon of gas.
There you go. Whoa,
Oh,
that's worth more than
that's worth
Bitcoin.
it. Yeah.
Worth more than a hot dog.
Ooh,
People will be
ooh.
lining up for that one.
No kidding.
Laura is all about Paul Lash Appreciation Day.
Oh, thank you.
She says, "Good morning, guys, but especially happy Monday. It's Paul's favorite day of the
Oh,
week."
yeah, Monday. Love it.
You know it, Paul. When your listeners are now know that you think Mondays suck.
It does. Wasn't it hard getting up this morning?
No.
No.
Oh, yes.
He would've-
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
He would have said no anyway.
No,
Really?
no. It was one of my easier days. But Paul, for your benefit and appreciation day, you're
You
absolutely
lost
right.
an hour of sleep.
The night before.
Yeah,
but
that was-
that's right. So I divvied it up half
Right.
hour and a half hour. So
We sprung forward, and then it was 26 degrees.
Well, spring will be here in a week.
I don't think I realized it yesterday, but yeah, today was a little sketchy.
Yeah,
But I got up. I could probably go back to sleep
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, because your body hasn't caught up yet.
No.
By right, what you're supposed to do is every day get up like 10 or 15 minutes earlier so your body gets used to the 1 hour.
It's like jet lag.
Yeah.
So what time did it get dark last night? I don't even realize it.
I think it was close to 7. I think.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was one of those things. I was working on the computer, and all of a sudden, I looked up, and there was no more sunshine in the window, and I was like, "Wow, it got dark." I missed it.
I think it was close to 7 o'clock.
We
I think you gain 3 minutes a day.
okay.
Yeah.
So it's a gradual thing.
Oh yeah, it's a good.
So you get to the solstice and then it starts to suck again.
Yeah, June 21st will be the longest day. I think it's June 21st.
The longest day is the one I spend with you, Paul.
Oh Jesus! And a Monday.
It is not. It is not. I was just gonna say something to you too. Victoria says good morning.
Good morning.
Just to Paul, because it is Paul Ash Appreciation
Oh
Day.
my God.
Mhm.
So there's a question that's scrolling on the bottom, and it's basically this: how do you feel about Tom Brady coming back after he officially retired?
What the hell?
Some people are on the fence. Some people think it's a good thing. People think it's a bad thing, or they don't agree. The phone number, text to that number, 860-717-3097. Text your answer.
How long did he retire for? Like a month and a half?
Yeah, a matter of weeks, he was retired.
Yeah.
So
And he
Well-
goes back to the same team.
I think his buddy had something to do with it.
Gronk?
What, Gronk?
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm not sure he was ready to retire yet. So
I don't know. Probably they don't want to go off. They don't want to go out on a losing note.
Yeah.
So,
Well, you see this a lot with players that just play that one season too long.
Yeah.
And it's never what you see. I mean, you go back, you saw that with Emmitt Smith back in the day. He leaves the Cowboys, goes back. It's not what it was. Finally hangs it up and retires.
sometimes they just stay too long,
Right.
and it kind of ruins their legacy. So what if Tom Brady comes back and he's horrible? And he's got, I mean, he can't get up in the morning. Oh my God, my back. I'm 23 years, I'm 62 and,
Right.
I don't know.
Well, he's got the TB12. That'd be bad against his brand if he got all
Yeah.
hurt and sore.
he did say that he did want to play till he was 50, Paul.
No, he won't do that.
Well,
That's
we
what he
all
said,
want to.
Yeah, we all want to. That's right.
Yeah. Some people wanted to be a radio guy until they were 50, but
That's pretty much what happened.
Right.
The dog started barking. What was the question, Victoria? It is on the screen. As a matter of fact, it's scrolling on the bottom. It says, how do you feel, or what do you think about Tom Brady coming back after he retired officially, and now he is back?
Yeah.
So text your answer to 860-717-3097. We are compiling answers for a reason and a survey. So
So it's Brett Favre 2.0.
yeah, pretty much. Chris Garvin says no one feels worse about Brady's return than the guy that bought his last touchdown football for $500,000.
Right.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
Wow.
As a matter of fact, Victoria just said, just right after Chris, and same thing. I feel bad for the guy that paid $500,000 for Brady's last touchdown football.
Yeah. It's not going to be. This was his 16th to the last touchdown pass.
It's going to have no value.
No.
No value. You'll be able to pick it up at Comic Con.
Last touchdown pass with an asterisk.
Oh, well.
Let's see. Dave Polino says, hey, good morning, Dave. Well, I guess he said, screw my kids, since one of the reasons he retired was to spend more time with his kids.
Right.
I think it was the wife. I think his wife told him, quit football. Oh, yeah.
Whatever it was.
Oh, yeah. She told him.
I don't. Maybe.
No?
Or is it just his ego? Is it his ego that he didn't want to go out on a losing on a losing wave? I mean, what if he doesn't win again this year? Does he keep going until he does? Because it's going to get harder and harder and harder the older he gets.
Right.
Do we not know this? Paul?
Ah,
Maybe not for Paul.
So does he continue to play until he gets Drew Bledsoe? Right.
Because Bledsoe got Brady'd,
Right.
so you know that story, don't you? Drew Bledsoe was the quarterback for the New England Patriots, and then he got hurt. And then all of a sudden, here comes Tom Brady. You know, he was the third string quarterback.
Oh,
Right.
And then all of a sudden, he was like, wow, he could be the greatest of all time. To the point where they traded him.
Yeah.
They traded Bledsoe.
Mm-hmm.
maybe he needed some money.
Bledsoe was good. I mean,
I
he
know.
was a
I
gun.
know. I knew what made him come back.
What?
Price of gas.
Price of gas. That's right. Tom Brady cannot
Right.
afford the price of gas.
Yep.
No,
That's
yeah.
what it is. Came back. Gas is too high, so he needed to make some extra money.
And I'm sure his cars take premium. So
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Victoria just goes, Brady must be worried about paying for gas. You know, he owns his own refinery, I'm sure. I mean, geez. Yeah, Donna says he didn't miss a season. It will be fine, like he never left.
Probably.
Tell that to the guy who bought the football for $500,000 on his last touchdown.
or the guy on the depth chart that thought he was finally going to get his time.
Yeah.
Can't we blame Putin somehow on this one?
Yeah.
Biden's got a press conference later this afternoon.
I mean, come on. The guys are, it's his fault for everything.
Paul Ash Appreciation Day. There
There
it
you go.
is. Here we go. The round of applause for Paul.
Brady's return, Putin's fault.
There you go.
Victoria says you and her are on the same wavelength. And let's see. David says, I think he's going to play out his contract, then sign with his favorite team, the 49ers. I thought he was going to go to, I actually said, I think he's going to go to the 49ers this year.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway. So, I guess nobody's going to type their answer. I mean, no one's going to text it to me. They're just going to go ahead and throw it in the room. But
Wow. Well,
anyway. So, before we get into some serious stuff with Jewett City Little League and what does the Little League have in common with the Easter Bunny?
What does it have in common?
Yeah, we're going to
Nice
find out.
segue. Yeah.
We're going to find out. But there's first, I want to go ahead and I want to talk about something that's pretty serious. And I'm really kind of upset about the chain of events that happened probably about 5-6 months ago. You know what I'm talking about, right?
now you told me.
Okay. So there is a young man in town who was accused of sexual harassment, that kind of stuff. Never touched anybody. He never physically touched anybody or whatever, but he did some online stuff or whatever. And he had, and let's also throw back that he has a learning disability. And if you talk to this young man, you will know that he really can't process it. He's just not, he doesn't understand, why this could have been wrong or what. It got to the point where there was an accusation, and then there was this jackass that came from Texas to do a story. He was kind of one of those guys that he was a wannabe pedophile hunter, not like John.
A Chris Hansen thing.
Yeah, exactly. And first of all, he was a punk. I wish I was there. I would have plocked him. But he was just asking this young man question after question. I mean, and most of them weren't even relevant. This boy had never been arrested, never been formally accused or anything. So basically, it was the court of public opinion. So, I mean, did the kid do wrong things? Yeah. And he needs some help, and he's getting help. But some of the people in this town took it way further than they should have. So they're looking at this young boy, and they say, okay, you did this. But they took the ball and went probably 2x worse. They would drive by their house and throw eggs at it in the middle of the night, during the day. They would take feces in a baggie, throw it in their driveway, throw it at their house. So if you don't like what happened, then, with this young boy, then you should have done something about it. And like I said, never touched anybody, whatever. I'm not saying he did anything that he didn't do things wrong. He admits he did. But like I said, he's got a learning disability along with that. It does not justify it, does not make it right. But you don't go egging somebody's house. You don't go throwing crap on their house to the point. Are you ready for this? You ready for this, guys? So some people in town who did this, these people have now sold their house and are moving. They're leaving. They've been run out of their town. Is it right? No, of course not. There's no reason why that should have happened. I never get on residents' shit list in this town, but come on, man, that sucks. You guys, that was not good. That was bad. You look at somebody and you make an accusation of how bad you think this young man was. Well, you know what? You did 10 times worse. You ran a family literally out of town. A mother and a father who work in this community have had their jobs for quite some time. They are now leaving. I'm really pissed off about it.
Well, unfortunately, that's the way some people are. They just judge, without really knowing really what's going on.
So that's what some of y'all did. Whoever you are, I don't know. But you ran a family out of this town because of something you saw on.
Yeah, you did.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
Let's drop the F-bomb there. I'm pretty worked up about it because I'm friends with the mother. She doesn't want no harm to anybody. She's the kindest, sweetest lady, you'd ever want to meet. The dad, nice guy, hardworking. The young man, he's a nice guy. He's a good kid, but he's got problems. Were there complaints filed against him, like when he was in school and stuff? Yes, and rightfully so. But
he didn't touch anybody, right?
Yeah.
Well,
no, and no charges were ever filed.
Yeah. Wow.
So Victoria says, and she knows, obviously is aware of the situation. She goes, I saw the quote unquote interview on YouTube. My feelings were that he needed help and they should have taken his internet away. Vigilante justice is never right. This guy's looking for clicks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's all he was doing.
Yeah.
He was looking for clicks. And he ruined a family's life.
Right.
To the point where he coerced or got people in this town to believe what he was doing was right and ran them out of town. They're out of here in a month. They are out of here in a month. Their house is sold. They bought a new house. They are going to a different state in hopes of trying to start over. Because some people in this town ran them off. Cindy says you ran a disabled person out of town simply because you didn't bother to understand the entire situation, disability, or the POS that made the video. That's piece of shit. I've commented on that guy's video. I've sent him messages. Never once was there a return. I even called and said, you got no balls, buddy. Didn't even respond.
Tried to poke the bear, still didn't get it.
I told him, I said, come on my show. No answer. Nothing.
Yeah, he's not going to do that. He's long gone. Yeah.
Sorry for the expletives, but I'll be honest with you, it really, really pissed me off because I saw the mom yesterday and she, was at work and she came out and she gave me a hug and she goes, I just can't believe it ended this way. It's serious.
Right.
You know, I mean, we can joke around, you know, have a fun radio morning show and all this stuff, but this is serious. This is, you know, we talk about wonderful things that, you know, happen in this community. Patrick Strain just had a wonderful idea of helping some guy,
For Griswold High School's
that has got it really rough right now. He's got some medical issues. His apartment, you know, has, you know, needs some work done. Wonderful thing. Raised $3,700. That's incredible. That's awesome. So they came to an aid of this man. Why couldn't they have come to an aid to this kid?
Well, what goes around comes around. So whoever these people are, something karma always comes back and gets you. So you never know. They could get in trouble for something.
But I guess my question would be, what was their goal with the egging and the bags?
Well, I think people were just kind of followers because they
Right.
were buying into what this reporter, who is not a reporter, he's just a fat piece of shit.
Because I mean,
I hope you're listening. You're a fat piece of shit.
I would never
I'm fat.
condone egging someone's house or any type of destruction of property, putting bags in their driveway. But I guess I don't understand that mindset. I guess I don't understand what they thought they were accomplishing, because now they've driven a family out of town that's been in town without following the process. Now, I understand that there were complaints. There were things that were lodged, and there was obviously some help that was needed with this individual. But you have to trust that process. I don't know what egging a house accomplishes, except driving a family out of town.
It was, I don't think it was adults. It was probably a bunch of kids that did it.
Regardless.
Yeah. The other ones that probably did it. Yeah. I don't think an adult's going to go out and start throwing.
This is one of those situations that, you know, people will ridicule and they'll take a look and they'll call me out and call me whatever name they want to because I'm standing up for this. But you know what? Until it happens to you, you don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I mean, a lot of people have done a lot of worse things than that, and nobody's ever ridiculed them. It's just that this idiot down in Texas came up and decided he was going to do something.
Because he wants clicks.
Yeah.
He wanted clicks and he needed more people to view, so his ad revenue on YouTube would go up.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
And the guy was a moron. He was a complete idiotic moron. Just watching the interview. Did you see it?
No, I haven't seen. I'm familiar with the situation, but I have not seen the interview.
Neither have I.
The guy was just, I mean, he didn't. He tried to take, he tried to sound like he knew what he was talking about, but he didn't know anything. And then they tricked him. They tricked the kid. They tricked the kid by driving up and saying, hey, you know, so-and-so gave his name. He goes, you know, congratulations. You know, have you seen me? We got to talk. You know, I got something for you. Of course, this young man who's got a learning disability is going to, okay, all right. And then he kind of clinches him. I don't mean physically grab him, but says, you know why we're here. And he started putting the fear of God in this kid, like this kid was going to go ahead and get arrested. He was going to jail. Nothing. This guy was trying. And the parents, they thought they were getting help because this guy really sold him a bag of goods. So, yeah. Whether you like this boy or you don't understand why he does what he does, or, I mean, I am not sticking up for pedophiles. Not at all. I'm certainly not sticking up for somebody that does stuff on purpose. There's no way you're going to get me to believe that this kid knew what he was doing or he knew what he was doing was wrong.
Well, if he has a learning disability, you would think he probably didn't realize what reality was.
Victoria says, on the flip side, what if it was your daughter he was trying to meet up with, I think that should have been reported to the proper authorities. Yes. Yes,
Right.
exactly. But this vigilanteism.
Well, that's what I was saying. Trust the process. There are processes in place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What do you think, Paul?
Yeah, unfortunately, the people that live in glass houses shouldn't be throwing stones, and we don't know about this guy in Texas. What has he done?
Nothing.
How do you know?
The parents had tried and tried and tried to get him to take the video down to tell him
They
that,
won't.
that. Oh no, he didn't.
He won't.
To let him know the damage that he has done,
They won't.
and it really is him. He did all this damage, all because he thought he was going to get social media popular and famous.
Yeah.
He's got the wrong kind of fame.
Right.
Yeah. Plus, how old was the kid when he interviewed him?
19.
That's 4 years old. He was an adult. Yep.
Probably with the mentality of a 12-year-old, if that.
So that's unfortunate. He took advantage of somebody.
It's exactly what it was.
Well, using some of the same tactics of the people that he's going after, from what you described.
Yeah.
So did you bargain for this morning, John? Nope.
No. Hey, I'm glad to be back. It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah, I know. God, I've missed you.
I
see
know.
Paul all the time, which is good.
Yeah,
So
but right before we started, when
Yeah.
you were singing like love songs,
tear in my eye, I mean,
I was gonna give y'all a couple of minutes, but I didn't realize that it was Paul Lash Appreciation
it
Day.
is
my
Paul
God.
Lash Appreciation Day today. Good morning, Joanne. Look at him. He's thrilled. Look at him.
The more he
He's-
shakes his head, the more we're gonna say it.
Paul, move over just a little bit this way.
Now we got stage directions because we got two cameras.
I know. I know. And he's got these new cameras now that really no makeup.
No,
We need a makeup artist now. I
it's
hope.
clearly in my contract, makeup artist.
Laura has a comment about what we were just saying, or that she goes, "Oh, the parents of the victims could have let the accused parents know what was going on, but I definitely agree. This shouldn't have been handled. This should have been handled with authorities if there were laws that were broken."
Absolutely.
Right.
Good. Here's a good statement by Paul. It says, different Paul.
I know.
Good morning, he says. At 19, he should have been in a program by the parents. Was he? No.
No.
But they actually came over and sat with Melissa and I, the parents did,
Mhm.
saying that they didn't know what to do. They honestly didn't know what to do. So Melissa is one of her best friends who is in here now into the in the chat. Cindy, she actually has lots of resources that could help this young boy,
Mhm.
and they've gone forward with that. So that's a good thing. But at the end of the day, they're leaving the state,
Mhm.
and it's not dramatic. It's really what's going on. This isn't just drama. And Victoria says, "You're appreciated, Paul."
Oh, God. See what you started.
Sarah says, "A community is only as strong as the support that is available for the most vulnerable members of that community. We weaken our whole sense of community when we turn on the vulnerable rather than support and help them."
But I don't think that a lot of people in Griswold knew what was going on. There's only a select few.
Right.
I did not know.
Then if you don't know, you don't go through eggs and crap and,
I understand that.
and harass a family if you don't know.
My guess, it's probably kids who knew him that did that. That's my guess.
Yeah, I could probably see more of his peer group, I guess,
Right.
being the ones that did it. But then, what about those kids? Now you got to take a look. Who does that? What parent allows their kids to go throwing poop and eggs at people?
Maybe.
I
They didn't
probably
know.
don't even know.
They probably
Right.
don't even know. Yeah.
Because I tell you what, my boys, they better not let me find out. They'd rather the state police find them instead of me.
Yeah, the parents probably don't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a thing with at home where Cameron, and it was just light pranks. It wasn't anything. There was a bunch of the kids in a circle kind of doing things to each other. It was like
In a circle doing things to each other. What, is that what he said?
That's what he said.
That's
Talk
what he
about
said.
what the hell subject are we on here this morning? That could. We're going to
It's
start
the
having
coffee.
eggs thrown at
It
your
was
house.
the coffee.
What's in that coffee?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
no.
a Bailey's bottle over here.
Oh, but they would go through an egg, or one took kitty litter and just threw it, in somebody's, like haha, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Harmless stuff.
Sure.
Cameron left the house one night with a dozen eggs, at I told you about this, about midnight, two streets over, blunk, blunk. Not the house, just at the end of the driveway.
Okay.
Him and this kid, they're buddies. And they're still buddies, but still that's harmless kid pranks when you're not really trying to hurt somebody.
Right. It's like TP. You're throwing the
Yeah.
toilet paper up and around. Yeah, certainly done that.
Or on Halloween, somebody turns around and boom, they got whipped cream that goes right on your face. That's just harmless, just little pranks and stuff. This wasn't harmless.
No.
No, that
This
was
wasn't harmless
that was
at
not
all.
harmless. No.
This was very harmful.
Yeah, the action and the intent.
Yeah.
Neither one was harmless.
Sarah says, and on a lighter note, GHS pitchers and catchers report today.
Yes, they do. 4:30 at the high school.
Mhm.
14 pitchers and catchers are reporting.
Baseball is in the air with every light and every sound. Ooh, come on, Paul, sing along.
You can do it.
Baseball's in the air
Let's serenade Paul.
with every sight and every sound. Yeah. And it's Paul Lash Appreciation Day. That's what I say. Hey, hey.
Hey, hey,
Me and Shanae say hey for Paul Lash Appreciation Day today.
March 14th.
Today. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Oh, God.
We loved you on Paul Appreciation Day.
Oh.
He's going to be. Where did you come from? You need to go back.
Talk about harassment.
Paul's mortified today.
See, now he's red lighting me. I have to stop.
It's better than being gaslighted.
Right. We'll just wait for Jen Psaki for that one.
My God. Look, gaslighting is not a thing. You're just stupid. Or paranoid. Do you
Okay.
think gaslighting is a thing? Or is it just a way to say, make shit up?
Well, yeah, I think it's just a terminology for something that already existed.
Victoria says, oh no, it's March 14th. Ugh. But it's Paul Lash Appreciation Day.
Yeah.
Why is it ugh? This should be heralded.
It's like St. Patrick's Day Eve.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Are you Irish?
No.
Oh, okay. What are you?
Like you,
Heinz 57?
Yep.
Really?
No.
Anything predominantly?
Polish.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Me too. With a name like Minarski. Go figure. Nope, just a stage name.
That's what you picked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't know Lash was Polish.
I think it's been chopped.
Lashinsky.
Who knows?
Let's get to welcome my co-host today, Paul Lashinsky.
Depends how you spell it. I'm surprised because usually Polish names are spelled with an SKI.
Mm-hmm.
Jewish names are usually spelled with an SKY.
Mm.
Yeah, I asked my dad why we were SKY and not SKI.
Yeah.
And he said to me, he goes, because and this is not a joke, because I wanted to be different.
Oh, there you go. He changed it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like my uncle, who has since passed, my dad's only brother, was SKI.
There you go.
And his whole side of the family.
There you go.
His father was SKI.
Right. So you just went your own path. SKY.
So my dad, I guess when he was in the Navy, started signing things SKY, and that's how I ended up with SKY.
So really not a formal name change.
Oh,
No.
so no, he just misspelled his own name.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
what
Yeah, but with me, I was actually SKY, so that is my name. You know, you can create whatever you want. You can name your kid whatever you want. You know,
Well,
you didn't know that?
well,
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. Where do you think that came from?
yeah.
A song.
That would never fit on a form.
It's a good thing you weren't Native American.
Joanne says, "Hail, King Paul! You are appreciated on Paul Ash Appreciation Day." Yeah,
Now we have a coronation.
that's
We got
right.
King Paul.
That's it.
What are you talking about? Baseball?
You should never have said, "Well, I'm just gonna sit here because you guys are gonna talk sports." So I figured, all right,
Yeah. He'll give his weather report.
That's it.
and then we're gonna talk Paul.
Baseball.
Ball.
Baseball.
Baseball.
What does baseball and a rabbit have in common?
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
You better hurry up. 9:15.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We got to be somewhere.
I got to be somewhere at 11 today.
Yeah, I guess you do.
Take a look at a spot. Are you gonna go? Are you gonna come over with me?
Well, it depends what time maybe.
Oh, I will waste enough time across the street with you. You know, so that.
I know you will do that.
So, but I know, I mess with you
I
and stuff
know.
like that, but I really, really value your opinions.
I know.
So,
Yeah.
And that is true. You coming too?
Across the street?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's where it starts.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Victoria says, "Come on, you're men and you don't know what today is."
We're men and we don't know what today is.
Yeah.
No, because we're men. We have to be told by women what today is.
Well,
So now you're gonna make. Oh yeah. So
I mean, wasn't last week was Women's Appreciation Day, but that was last
Isn't
week.
it women? Is it just a day or they get a month? I don't know.
Well, like
look at a year.
no, at the
Yeah,
month.
well, yeah,
the
they
whole
get,
year.
they get birthdays, they get anniversaries, they get Valentine's days, they get
There's something in the month of March that's women something. That's for sure.
the Ides of March. No, that's tomorrow, isn't it?
I don't know.
Well, let's see. So here are the holidays that you should be celebrating that you didn't know that existed in the first place. You ready? Today is Celebrate Scientists Day.
There it is.
It's Commonwealth Day.
That's Massachusetts.
Crowdfunding Day.
Oh, that's all right.
Dribble to Work Day.
I did that.
Well, with the basketball or just no?
No, down the stairs. That's my commute.
Fill out your stapler day. Oh, this must what they must be talking about. Today is Genius Day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. All right. It's International Ask a Question Day,
What?
i.e., Genius Day. Learn about Butterflies Day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's must be it. National Potato Chip Day. National Children's Craft Day. Moth-er Day.
Mother Day. So it's
Moth-er.
Butterfly and Moth Day.
Yeah. It's Legal Assistance Day. Well, most
All right.
men should know about that too.
There we go.
Day's not over yet.
Because if you're unhappy in a relationship, that's your problem. But if you're unhappy in a relationship, if she's unhappy in a relationship, that's your problem too.
And you'll need legal assistance.
Yeah. It's National Write Your Story Day. National Workplace Napping Day.
Oh, I celebrate that every day.
That's daily.
That's because we moved the clocks ahead.
It's daylight savings fault.
That's right.
It's Save a Spider Day.
Nope.
Oh, did you hear the new spider that's coming here?
What?
It's coming here from I think the Carolinas. It's a spider that's the size of your palm.
Really?
They're moving towards the east.
It's the Corona spider.
No, it's just serious. It's a spider that's about the size of your palm, and it's heading in from the Carolinas. Yeah, it's not aggressive. It's very friendly spider, like a daddy long-lived, but it's coming. It's a big yellow.
But why is it coming north?
Well, it came from overseas, so it must have hopped on planes. It's been in the Carolinas and out in the Carolinas for a long time, and now they hop on your car. They get
Right.
they move with
Mhm.
You know, with travel things, they just hop on there and they're coming this way. So expect them.
Science Education Day, but
I
you know,
was- I just-
scientists.
I just
yeah,
gave you
yeah, you
that.
did, you did. I don't understand this one. It's White Day.
White Day.
I almost feel dirty saying that.
I don't even know what that means.
No, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take a look.
White day.
White Day.
White's not a color, so
It could be lack of color or all color.
First held in Japan in 1978, White Day takes place exactly 1 month after Valentine's Day. And this is the holiday when men give gifts to women. Don't we do that anyway? That they received gifts to women they received chocolate from on the holiday of Valentine's Day. So if a woman gave you chocolates, today is White Day and you have to reciprocate. It's still observed in Japan, but it can be found in other countries, particularly in Asian countries like China, Vietnam, Taiwan, and South Korea. Not North Korea, though.
No.
They have Missile Day.
That's
you make me so proud.
a great leader.
a made up day.
Yeah, well, they all are, but
Well, I was saying 1 month after Valentine's Day is White Day. That's when you go into the justice of the peace because of Valentine's Day. That's what I was thinking.
Well, it doesn't make any sense because the 17th is Green Day. It is, right?
Right.
St. Patty's Day.
I was not quick
That's
enough
true.
because all I could think of was the band.
Green Day.
That's all I could think of. When September comes. I don't know.
I never heard of White Day.
I know, neither did
Well.
I. And you know, with cancel culture, I didn't know it would be canceled.
No,
All right.
Have we gotten it yet, or are we still?
No,
all over the place?
I just saw what they are talking about.
yeah.
I just saw. Why do I have all these messages?
Where is it?
It's Paul Lash Appreciation Day.
It is Paul Lash Appreciation Day. You ready? Oh no, Victoria! I'm not even gonna say that. So
Wow, it must be good if Mike's not going to say it.
it's 1 month after Valentine's Day, and she says, "I'm taking steaks out of the freezer." Have you figured it out yet?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very-
yeah. Yeah, I haven't celebrated that in my house since 1952. Do you know what it is?
No.
All right, I'll tell you off camera.
Okay.
But actually, it's Pie Day.
Pie Day. Like,
March 14th, 314.
oh, good Lord. Yeah.
Pie
You're
Day?
right.
Pie.
Pie Day.
PI.
Oh,
3.14.
I got you. That pie.
Yeah. That pie.
The mathematical pie.
Yeah, it's not like it's like cherry pie or apple pie.
But
or
I'll take a
anything like that.
pecan pie if you have it.
Oh, I love pecan pie.
Wow, you guys are nuts.
Paul Ash Appreciation Day.
There we go.
Laugh at every joke, good or bad.
Rim shot.
Now we talking about baseball.
He keeps. Yeah. Well, yeah. That's why I'm here.
You better hurry up. You ain't gonna make it.
But
Talked about everything but.
I
yeah,
know.
no.
You got a
I got
note-
to get you a card.
you got a notebook that's so long there. It's going to take you at least 45 minutes to talk about it.
Yeah, I write notes just to walk out and get the mail. So
Pi Day celebrates the pi symbol and its importance to mathematics. The symbol is a Greek letter and it is used in mathematics to represent the ratio of the circumference of a circle to its diameter.
correct.
I still
True.
want the steak.
Omaha steaks.
Have you ever had Omaha steaks?
I have.
Are they good? Are they?
No, they were actually pretty good.
Is it worth the hype?
Well, it was given to me as a gift.
Okay.
So I think somebody forgot and said, oh, damn, I'll mail him some steaks.
But
But
they're not,
no, they were all right.
unless you buy the big ones, the small ones are pretty small. They're about the size
Yeah.
of, you know,
Like burger nugs.
yeah, not even the size of a burger. They're pretty small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe Victoria said that. Victoria, can I come for dinner?
you gotta get the fillets.
Oh yeah.
No, for eat, not fillet. Oh,
Fill it.
oh boy.
Not welding.
What's that?
Hmm?
What? That's unbelievable. There's a
Pie Day. How do we miss Pie Day?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe that was what the Science Day was all about.
I don't know.
I don't know. He's reading.
Uh-oh.
No, it's just
Dangerous.
Chris Garvin said it's pitchers and catchers day. So just going to jump in. Kate Gilgenbach,
Yes.
had sent me a message, and asking me if there were any of the kids that I knew of that maybe are not playing ball. And one of the kids that I don't know if he's playing, but I don't think that he is yet, is Ryan Tate.
No, well, Ryan Tate is not on our registration list. I can tell you that.
For the high school I'm talking about.
Right, for high school or
Yeah.
Right.
And the kid's the future, man.
yeah, but I
He can
believe
run.
he can.
It's like a gazelle.
Pretty good ball player, pretty good athlete all around.
He's a good athlete.
I think he's playing basketball this season.
Yeah, I just know he's him and Sean are very close or fairly close or good friends.
Mhm.
I really thought that Ryan would play baseball with Shawnee.
Right. Well, yeah, Sean's on there. There's actually, like you said, a couple people have also mentioned it. Pitchers and catchers are reporting to the high school. Now, spring sport registration is still open at the high school. Make sure you go to familyid.com, look up programs, Griswold Public Schools. It's right there. It's real easy to find and register for spring sports. Baseball's right there at the top.
Bingo. And if not, Billy Kane's coming to your house.
Yeah, because I mean, we want to get both a varsity and a JV team there. Right now, we're at the point where we just need a couple of more players to step up. We can have both teams, and hey, all positions are open. Don't think because somebody's on the team that they've locked up a position. No, Coach Kane's been very adamant that everything's up for grabs. You got to come out there. He wants the people that want to get out there and play. He wants to win. He's put that out to the team, and yeah, so make sure Family ID. Sign up for Spring Sports Baseball, Griswold High School.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back in a minute. We'll talk about what the Jewett City Little League and the Easter Bunny, what they have in common. Talk about that in a minute right here on SNSN.
Life is full of choices. At Jewett City Savings Bank, we can make one choice easy, finding the right checking account. We offer a range of affordable accounts to fit your budget and needs, and each gives you the freedom to access your money the way you want, online, through our mobile app, or with your debit card. It's your money and your choice. To learn more about the account that's right for you, stop by one of our offices or visit us at jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
You see the signs everywhere. No alcohol if under 21. No tobacco under 21. No vaping supplies under 21. It's 21 for a reason.
Youth that use alcohol are more likely to engage in other risky behaviors, such as gambling. Learn the warning signs and how to talk to your children about addiction.
It's 21 for a reason. Brought to you by CIRAC and funded in partnership with SAMHSA. Find out more at CIRACCT.org.
As we fall back to shorter days, fatigue, compromised night vision, rush hour, and impaired drivers are some of the risks we face when driving at night. These risks become especially pronounced moving into the weekend, with fatal crashes peaking on Saturday nights.
We give you what you want, what you really, really want.
Your community radio.
Live from Main Street.
Mike Minarski and Paul Lash in the morning and 80s all day and night.
SNSN.
Like they always say things that aren't stupid usually. And when they are stupid, it's funny.
All right, so going over some programming notes this week. Tomorrow is Tuesday. It is also All Paws on Deck Day. We will have a couple of doggies that are in here tomorrow that you can possibly adopt if you want to. I guess they're always looking for fosters and that kind of stuff as well. So tomorrow is All Paws on Deck Day. Every Tuesday now we are going to have puppies.
Puppies in the window, Main Street.
That's right. Who's that doggy in the window?
Right.
Wow, haven't heard that in a long time.
Yeah.
Wow.
You ever play a game called Cat in the Window?
No.
Oh, in a car ride?
No.
Sorry.
Cat in the Window. Is that a game?
Oh,
That's not a game.
That's something he made up. Yeah. Oh boy.
I'm just looking
Doesn't
at
take much to lose his concentration, does it?
no, I'm
No,
just
shiny
reading-
objects.
Victoria-
You got your keys. We got
Victoria just sent me a meme. Oh boy. Oh, Victoria. Okay. So yeah, tomorrow is All Paws on Deck Day. It's a Connecticut-based dog rescue. So we'll have Susanna in tomorrow morning, and we'll talk about that with myself. And like she brings dogs with her, so we'll have two pups.
Mhm.
One's a big dog.
I thought it was a pup.
Huh?
I thought it was a pup. A big
yeah,
dog and a pup.
big dog and a pup. That's too.
Well,
you
no,
know,
no, it's a big
pup.
puppy.
it's
Oh.
going to grow into a big dog.
Oh, it's already big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woof. Yeah. Some breaking news out of Killingly. There was a deceased body found on a Killingly trail this morning.
Somebody just didn't quite make the hike,
Oh boy.
which is possible.
It's very possible and unfortunate.
Mhm.
Hopefully we will have I'm sure we will have a follow-up on that later on. So anyway, and then Thursday, which is St. Patrick's Day, it's the luckiest day of the year. We will have a special organization called CIRAC, who sponsors just about everything here. And it's because basically it's problem gambling month.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so on the luckiest day of the year, we're going to talk problem gambling.
Well, I'm you know as well as I do that there is some issues with gambling.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, especially with the sports betting that has now started.
Yeah.
So Val Tebbets, who was with another organization, is now with CIRAC, and she's been in a couple of times.
Yeah.
She's coming in representing CIRAC
Yeah.
on Thursday, and we're going to talk problem gambling and what you can do, because I think it's a bigger problem more than ever now because of all of the added gambling products that are available to people in Connecticut.
Right. More opportunities.
Well, you can gamble online now.
Yeah. You don't even have to leave. You can play slot
So-
machines right on your
Slot machines
tablet
on
or
your tablet, yeah. Which could be dangerous because it doesn't
Yeah.
take much to. Which when you're online at home.
No, yeah, you got the slot, you got the poker, you got now they've got books. FanDuel's got a site.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all out there.
What were the odds? What were the odds for Tom Brady coming back? Was that even a thing? Could you
Oh, I'm
bet on
sure.
Well, the big thing now will be the NCAA's. Will be a lot of gambling done on
that?
that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you got March Madness. What was it? Selection day, bracket day
yesterday.
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 So,
Where the UConn girls end?
They're
They're
in
two
the-
seed.
They're a 2 seed in the Bridgeport region.
Okay,
So they play a bunch of games at Gamble and then they go down to Bridgeport.
gotcha.
Yeah.
What about the men? Did they make the tournament?
Yeah, they did. I forget
12
the-
seed.
No, I thought they were-
7?
Yes. I think they're at 8. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay.
I thought I saw 8, but I could be wrong with the 8.
So they're gonna get the 8 will play who? Because
They'll play-
8-9. If it's an 8,
I think it's so. I could
that's
be
the
wrong.
8-9. 8-9 games. I always love the 8-9 games. 'Cause
Right.
They're always the closest ones.
I'm not even sure where they are.
All right, so I know. Let's get into the subject matter that we had talked about. What does Jewett City Little League and the Easter Bunny have in common? Well, basically, there's going to be a fundraiser, right, John Harden?
that is correct.
So why don't you tell us about this fundraiser that the Jewett City Little League is going to have when it comes to eggs? And it's really a lot of fun, it sounds like.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Actually, the board this year, there's a couple of different fundraisers we're doing. There's a lot of excitement, some new
Now,
blood
you're
in
on the
town.
board. You're on the Little League board.
I am.
Okay. Just want to make that clear so people...
Yeah, junior senior league coordinator is my
Okay.
position.
Got
But with the board right now, we're talking about Egg Your Yard is the fundraiser that you're referring to, where you can buy groups of eggs through the JCLL Parent Auxiliary, which you can also purchase through jcllparentauxiliary@gmail.com,
Mhm.
all one word. And the deadline to purchase those is April 8th. And then on that Friday, what was it? Delivery on the 16th between 7 and 10 o'clock p.m. Fully filled up Easter eggs will be delivered
to your house.
And in your yard. So when the kids wake up in the morning, there is already Easter eggs to be found in an Easter egg hunt. You can buy groups 25 eggs for $20, 50 eggs for $40, or 100 eggs for $75. And they will be delivered and hidden in your yard for the kids to wake up and hunt.
How many people do you think are going to call the cops that night?
There's a bunch of
Easter bunnies running around. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'll be on Griswold now.
Oh, Jesus.
So, yeah, Egg My Yard. A fantastic idea and a unique fundraiser that we're doing this year.
Was that a brainchild of your president, Patricia Clark?
No, that was actually brought up. I believe Kayla Eliason is responsible for that particular one. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, we've got a lot of new ideas coming up, like the Got Sneakers campaign, which is going to happen during tryouts on the 19th at the Griswold Middle School gym.
No, what's that?
So if you have gently used sneakers, tennis shoes, rubber cleats, they'll be accepted by Jewett City Little League when you
Little
come
League.
Little League while you come in for the tryouts. So that's another sneaker recycling program that the Little League's doing.
What do they do with them?
So those will be donated to help those less fortunate that may not be able to afford their own shoes.
Any particular size? I mean, I got 14s. What could you do with those?
What?
Yeah, not many 12-year-olds or 11-year-olds are wearing a 14. So.
No. Might find a couple, though.
Yep.
I think I've got some 13s and 12s around the house. We can put in. But, yeah, so that's on the 19th. That's this Saturday tryouts. Tryouts actually start 8:30 in the morning for baseball. That's going to be your 11, 12-year-olds. And anyone that's registered for Little League right now, anyone 6 to 12 must come in. It's actually assessments that are going to be happening on the 19th. So bring your old gently worn shoes and cleats. And then so we've got 11 to 12-year-olds, 8:30 to 9:15. 9:30 to 10:15 is going to be your 9 to 10-year-olds. And then 10:30 to 11:15 is your 6 and 8. And then softball comes in at 12:15 to 1 o'clock. That's going to be your 9 through 12-year-olds. And then 13:15 or 1:15 to 2 o'clock, that'll be your 6 and 8 softball players. So all day Griswold Middle School Gymnasium starting 8 o'clock in the morning. Make sure you get there a little bit early so that you can sign in, get your registration number for your assessment, and we'll get started.
I was just going to say, didn't they change the name from tryouts to assessments? Yeah.
You will be assessed on your ability.
Get a participation trophy.
No, you'll get into the draft. That's why you got to register and get your number.
Can I show up?
Sure, you can.
Have like a half shirt on.
We'll have to make you a unique number because the first number is usually the age group you're in. So we may have to add a digit to yours.
I'll be number 99. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
So make sure get in touch with the Jewett City Little League Parent Auxiliary for the Egg My Yard. Deadline for that is going to be April 8th. Then the Got Sneakers is the 19th, this Saturday, Griswold Middle School for the assessments, starting with the baseball boys, 11 to 12-year-olds at 8:30 in the morning.
Now, this is all going to be also on the website.
All on the website and in the flyer that's been sent out. There's been some emails that have gone out to all the parents of registered players, and in previous registrations for the past couple of years, those emails have been going out. But it is available on the Jewett City website. You can just Google Jewett City Little League. It'll come right up. It's also JewettCityLittleLeague.org, and it'll bring you to that site. Still looking for volunteers. Anybody that wants to help, whether that's team mom, that's coaching, manager applications are due today. So if you want to, potentially manage a team, we'd certainly like to apply. And those applications are due today. Registration closes on the 16th. So there's still time to get in there and register for Little League. The numbers are looking pretty good. I went this morning, looked up the numbers. I believe we're 283 on the league total. Junior League alone, we have 28 players registered for Junior League, which is fantastic. So this is the transition going from Field 1, the Little League field, to the big 60-90 field. We're going to be able to have two 14-player teams in Junior League.
I remember back in the day when I was playing junior league, or back then known as senior league, we had 6-7 teams. You know, we didn't play other towns. We just played interleague, and that was it. And it was the thing. As a matter of fact, if you played high school ball, you couldn't play the first half of the year.
Correct.
You couldn't play the first half of the year because you're playing.
Yeah, still true.
You're playing high school ball.
Yeah, you're not allowed to play if you're in the high school program from when your season starts to when you are eliminated from the tournament, and then you can come back and play.
You can't even practice, can you? With the team? No.
Wow.
So I know if you're playing rec basketball, like at Summit, you can't play basketball for your school at the same time. You can't double dip, more or less. And that's just for, I would assume, just for safety's sake.
What's that? I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I just got a Little League text while we were talking.
Oh, that's right. I would assume that's just for safety's sake that you can't play both leagues at a time. Like, you can't play high school basketball and rec league basketball at the same time.
Probably safety, health of players is probably some of it. Absolutely.
Jealousy is the other one.
Jealousy.
Brought to you by the Gin Blossoms. It is still Paul Appreciation Day, by the way.
Oh,
yeah. Yep.
We keep getting away from the focus.
No, we got to keep bringing that back.
Well, you better.
What? No. Enjoy it, Paul.
I know. Enjoy it.
But no, yeah, make sure Jewett City Little League registration's open through the 16th. We'll take volunteers. Manager applications due today. We've got some field cleanups coming up. We've got the 19th. This Saturday will also be a field cleanup at the Jewett City Little League complex right off the Wilson Street extension. We've got April 2nd and April 9th. Practices will be able to begin March 31st. Opening day is May 1st. And that's when we'll have the French Club Chicken Barbecue. There'll be the basket raffles. There'll be games that are being played. So that's May 1st. So registration's in this Wednesday. Practices begin the 31st. And then the opening day, May 1st.
Can you go over the Easter promotion again, the fundraiser?
So Egg My Yard.
Yep.
So the ability to have filled up Easter eggs available for your family to hunt. Make sure you get those payments in by April 8th. Baskets of 25 for $20, 50 eggs for $40, or 100 eggs for $75. And then on the 16th, between 7 o'clock and 10 o'clock, the Easter Bunny's helpers will come and deliver those to your yard.
Nice.
I mean, what's your distance? Will you go to Plainfield? Will you go to Canterbury?
So right now we're supporting the towns that feed into the league. There has been some talk about, how far do we extend this out? So certainly if you have those types of questions, or somebody that may be living in a town that doesn't feed directly into Jewett City Little League, make sure you email those to either the parent auxiliary at jcllparentauxiliary@gmail.com or
no, just so you know, if you didn't get that email, all you got to do after the show, it'll be posted. You can just rewind it,
right?
And you'll be able to get that email.
Or to go to JewettCityLittleLeague.org. Find that information as well, or
on
SNSN or Facebook.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
It's everywhere.
So what towns you got? What, Lisbon?
Go to Dean's and take a look up at the TV.
Right, Lisbon, Voluntown, Jewett City, Griswold.
Okay.
Yep.
That's what I was looking for.
Okay. Trish says, "Thank you, Hardin."
You're welcome. That's my boss.
Yeah, that's she's the Jewett City Little League exalted leader.
Right. She's not quite a Paul Lash, but she's close.
Wondering why she didn't ask me to manage a team this year.
Oh, yeah, he already got me earlier.
Can't say I blame you.
But I have to tell you, something exciting with Junior League this year, Mike. I think this will be right up your alley.
What's that?
There's going to be a game at Dodd Stadium.
Whoa!
Jewett City Little League Juniors versus Plainfield Little League Juniors. Date to be announced.
One game?
One game.
One game to settle the score?
Right. At Dodd Stadium.
Wow.
That ought to be interesting.
Yeah.
Bunch of kids playing in the 60-90 for the first time. They're going to go to Dodd.
Going to take them a half an hour to get to the first base.
No, they'll get there. We got some good players. Looking at the registrations right now, I don't want to necessarily say specific names in case I miss somebody.
Yep.
But I can tell you in a general sense, out of the 28 registered ball players that we have, it's going to be solid. And if we're able to pull 2 14-man teams, those are going to be 2 rock solid junior league teams for Jewett City. So it's going to be an exciting season for Jewett City Little League. Like I said, make sure you register, come down on the 19th for assessments, and we'll get going.
So let me ask you this. So you have 2 teams. Let's say you end up with 2 teams.
Mhm.
So when you play Plainfield, is it going to be a combination of those 2 teams? Or is it going to be the team that did the best, like, say, Plainfield, Griswold 1, Griswold 2? I don't know.
Right. So this is kind of what some of the discussions are happening right now, because Plainfield, at this particular point in the season, they only have 1 team. So with us having the ability and the fantastic numbers, and thank everybody that's registered to have the ability to have 2, some of the discussions, there's been the one that between the 2 teams, whether that's Jewett City 1 or 2 or green or white or however you want to describe them, who has the better record at that particular point, or within the 2 squads have kind of an inner tryout within the 2 teams to kind of make that 1 team that's going to play at Dodge Stadium. So there's a couple of different options that are out there right now.
Yep.
Talked to the managers last night. We're still working through some of that, but yeah, we're only going to be able to field that 1 team for Dodd.
Okay.
So
that'll I'm just thinking some kids may get a little upset on that.
Well, it's going to be an open opportunity for everybody.
Gotcha.
So it's not like it's going to be some backroom deal where we're just going to pick kids, that we know or have experience with. It's going to be out in the open based on your ability and assessment that's going to be out there and represent Jewett City Little League at Dodge Stadium.
Got it.
Wow.
And matter of fact, I hear that day will also be Paul Appreciation Day again.
It's going to be Paul's Buying Hot Dog Day.
There we go.
It's known as the White Day too.
For those of you who don't know what he meant by that, rewind and you'll see. So anyway, does Little League have more registrations this year than they've had in the previous years?
We're very close to where we were last year. I think we may be up a little bit, actually.
That's good.
Right.
That's really, really good. So you got a different leadership this year.
Right. New president.
Yeah. Because
Patricia Clark.
Daryl stepped down.
He did his term. It's not like he was run out of. Right.
Yep. But Patricia Clark, who we hope you're doing well after your back surgery. It's news. We've heard. We've all heard.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not here because she's probably still in traction.
She should be convalescing, but I think there's been some Trish sightings out.
I don't think she knows how to stop. To be honest with you, just watching the intensity of this lady, during just fall ball season, or really even towards the all-star games and stuff. It's just ding, 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 ding. I mean, she's all over the place. She's
great.
Yeah.
And she's got great ideas. She's open to ideas. There's some new members to the board, or relatively new members to the board of directors.
And I think that's probably the biggest thing. Daryl cared.
Right.
John Harden cares.
Too much sometimes, I think.
Paul Lash doesn't care.
Doesn't care. But we care about Paul Lash.
We do, Paul.
Yeah, okay.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us today for finding out about Little League. You can find out at JewettCityLittleLeague.com or .org.
.org.
The Facebook page as well. People have shared all over the place.
Look for those Jewett City emails also in your inbox.
Got it. And of course, today is Paul Ash Appreciation Day, which we appreciate. Paul.
Don't forget it could go into spam.
It could, check your spam folder.
Yeah.
You haven't been seeing them.
So thank you for all you do, Paul.
Okay.
That weather report every day is amazing. And can you do one more weather report?
Can I?
Do it.
That's how I pick my wardrobe for the week, right here.
It's probably the same weather. Nothing's changed.
Wally says, gonna be a good year for baseball, boys.
Yes, sir. Mr. Wally coming back, going to be a manager for the junior league.
Mm-hmm.
Took that junior league team last year. Hey, if you don't remember, they are state runners up. Jewett City Little League went all the way, number 2 in the state.
Yep. Very good. And those boys were loyal to Wally.
Yes, they were. And now we've got the Little League team that was in the tournament play last year that just missed out televised games.
Yeah.
A lot of those players are up in Junior League now. So exciting times for juniors. Jewett City Little League. We've got a good group of younger players coming up through the minors into majors. So
it's going to be some good games to stream.
Right. And then make sure at the high school level, familyid.com, get your kid registered for baseball this spring.
Did you appreciation, Paul Lash appreciation? Day?
Absolutely.
Did you?
Absolutely.
It wasn't just a mock holiday.
No,
we appreciate you.
not.
So no.
I'll buy you a gallon of gas later.
All right. Yeah, I need that. All right. So, Patricia says Harden cares way too much. LOL.
Yeah.
All right. So tomorrow is again all paws on deck day. We will have a couple of pets, a couple of doggies that will be here tomorrow that you can take a look at, and you can possibly adopt or foster. And even if you see the dog and you like it, and you think it could be a possibility, come on down to the station. We had that happen last week. The dog did not get adopted, but it actually attracted somebody to the station, that wanted to take a closer look at the pup. So you can also do that as well. And then another programming note for Thursday, the organization known as CERAC, SERAC, which you can visit online at CERACCT.com. They have a lot of education on their website about problem drinking, drugs, and problem gambling. And that's something we're going to attack on Leprechaun Day, March 17th, Thursday. We're going to talk about, we're going to have a lady by the name of Val Tibbetts come in and talk about problem gambling. And there's so much more opportunity to gamble these days, especially with sports betting and slot machines on your phones that you can legally now play for real money on your device. I think that's really scary. But anyway, so thank you very much, guys. Thank you, John.
Thank you, Mike.
Coming in, and you too, Paul. We appreciate you. He's got his. He's like, I'm out.
You had to get that
in. He can't get out of here fast enough.
He had to get that in.
See you tomorrow.
Don't just wish for a winning deal. Make it Dish. It will make it real. Don't just wish. Make it Dish.
Hey everyone, this is Ellis Dish from Dish Motors. We're back better than ever with our new sales and service center on Route 32 in North Franklin. Everyone says there's nothing better than dealing with the dishes, and here's why. Selection. We have the area's largest inventory of off-lease, one-owner vehicles of all makes and models. You name it, we got it, or I'll get it for you at no additional charge. Quality. Each vehicle goes through a rigorous